Hi everybody, welcome back to Scan Models with Mike. Today on the channel it's issue number 5, Build the Johnwick Ford Mustang. Yes, this is issue number 5, and in this issue we are going to be doing parts of the engine. Now, as you know, issue 4 is the other half to this, which I'm still waiting to receive, and I've looked in to see whether I can work around that and circumvent that a bit, and it looks like I can, because this doesn't build onto anything apart from just putting the lid on top of the silver bit. So yeah, I think we can do that pretty easy. So yeah, if the issue is holding me up, I will try to work around it until we're able to do the next part that we're waiting on. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves 5A, and this is the left cylinder head, as you can see. So obviously issue 4 must be the right side, because we're still waiting for that. Very nice detailed, as you can see. And we're going to get ourselves 5B. Now this is die cast, and then this is plastic, as you can see. 5B is your left cylinder head rear casting, as you can see. Very nice detail again as well. So what's going to happen is, on here we've got a notch. Is directional because this side doesn't have it, and this is the notch that we're going to pop this into. Now the way it wants us to do it is that the little it's like a little peg thing that's going to be at the bottom, so we're just going to get this bit here and then just line that and slot that into place, and that sits in there absolutely perfectly. You wouldn't even notice that that is actually separate from the actual engine bit, because it just looks like it's all connected onto one bit. That is stunning. Wow. So as you can see, there is, it will, when you put it in, it sort of falls off again, so it's only held on there temporarily, I would imagine. Okay, so now what we need to do is to get the valve cover, which is this section here, and as you can see, it's beautifully designed because it's got "Powered by Ford" written on there. So silver and black, very nicely detailed as well. And as you can see, we've got 2 holes ready to put in this bit of fluff there. And you can see on there you've got the letter L, which means that it's left-sided. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in so that these 2 bits here are facing this part here, and then we're just going to line up the 2 holes matching onto these 2 holes here, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we are provided with some C screws, which are these 2 screws here. You do get yourself 1 spare as well, and I reckon I'll probably get this screwdriver here. I do work on I do have quite a lot of different screwdrivers and stuff, so making sure they're lined up. You can see that they're lined up very nicely, and we're going to screw them into position now. So yeah, I wasn't sure whether I could work on this issue because obviously issue 4 is holding us up, but yeah, that's what's lovely about working on an engine. You always get like 2 halves of it. So that's the first one. Oh, sorry guys, so it looks like our little section here has fell out, so let me pop that back in. Can't be missing that. Okay, and then they wanted it that way around, weren't it? So yeah, right, that keeps falling out. Let's just try that again. Make sure that's all lined up level. What's going on with this? It's falling out for some reason. Right, hang on, that's now connected, so there's no reason why that should fall off. So let's pop the screw back in there. Let's just make sure that's lined up. Yeah, that's that one. Now that there's a screw in that, that will not fall off, as you can see, because it's the cap of that is holding it on. That feels really nice quality as well. Okay, so now we're going to get our next screw here. We'll put this into this part here. And look at that. Now obviously, looking at these, there could be something that slots into these 2 holes here. because they've not got it on the outside, and I imagine perhaps something might fit into there, but as you can see, very nicely indeed. I'm just going to make sure that they're tightened up. That's 1 and 2, and then we're going to get ourselves our dipstick. Now these things, as you know, they can fall out. We had a lot of trouble with that with the DeLorean build. Do you remember back in the day where the dipstick kept falling out? It was so funny. Now as you can see, we've got various holes running right the way through here, and what it wants us to do is to put the dipstick into this hole here, basically underneath the letter E where it says powered, and all that's going to do is to sit into there like so. That is the dipstick. Now it's up to you if you want to put a bit of glue in that, because you don't really need to take this apart, but as you can see, if I tip it upside down, it's not going to fall off. And what a lovely little issue that is. Wow, this bit here does feel a bit flappy, as you can see, but apart from that, it looks really lovely. So that's issue number 5. Now as I say, I'm still waiting for issue number 4, so seems to be taking quite a long time, but as soon as that comes in, we'll be able to do issue number 4 as well. So very, very exciting, and can't wait to do the next issue when it arrives. But anyway, that's issue number 5 of Build the Ford Mustang, brought to you by Van Home. I was going to wait until issue 4 came in, but I thought, well, I might as well just work on it while I have it. So yeah, so if you want to get this, I don't think it's running anymore, but just have a look on the website, because I'm quite far behind in this build, so I'm still at the early stages of it. So I don't know if it's still running at the moment, but yeah, so anyway, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you for issue number 4, the Johnwick Mustang build very soon. Bye bye for now.